Here we are at last. That hairy hermit's got a nerve sending us all the way out here on a boat like this. The way was listing from side to side. I'm amazed we made it here at all.
Well, list or no list, you're sound and safe on dry land now. Welcome to Furrowfield, yar. At least I assume it's Furrowfield. Ain't never heard of the place myself, but it don't look like Baron or Zahan. I can tell you that much. Anyway, I'm heading out for a bit to get the lie of the sea, but don't worry. I won't sail away into the sunrise. I'll be back in time to take you both home.
I think this guy's been drinking too much seawater. Come on, dude. Let's get going. I want to see what the island's got in store for us. Can I just bust all of these up? But there's like a sleeping location here. But why would I sleep? Instead, I must loot. Break it all. I can't take the. I can't break or take the barrels. Unfortunate. Yeah, so this is what I got to play when I was at PAX East a couple months ago. It was fun. I don't know. Anyway, this island's pretty weird, don't you think, dude? The trees are all withered, the ground's gross and slimy, and the whole place stinks like someone left a sack of apples in the sun for a month. Do you really think we'll find the greenery we're after in a slimy, stinky place like this? Huh? Whoa! The heck is that? Some kind of pink pulsating thing. But what is it? Yeah, get used to trumpets. We're going to be listening to them a lot. I think it's some kind of fruit. I wonder what it tastes like. You reckon the whole thing's edible, or... Oh! Stupid thing just blew up in my face. What a stink. It turned the dirt around it all gross and slimy, too. Ah! I've never heard of a fruit going off before. But not like that. Or, I've heard of fruit going off before. Not like that. This place is crazy. Huh? I smell a fight brewing. Dude, over there. Oh, leave me alone. There's no point in trying to eat me. I'm nothing but bone, skin and bone. Aha, it sounds like fun. Come on, let's go and see what all the screaming's about. I really wish you could just sprint endlessly, just because. Unfortunately, hammering things does not actually do a whole bunch of bonus damage. But that's okay. Wow. I am horse garbage in combat. I guess Malroth's not much better. Nope, Malroth is better. Boy, he hits much harder than I do. I mean, luckily I've got, like, endless health just as long as I eat food, so it's not that big a deal. Oh, but I don't have any food. Ah, that'll teach those monkeys to mess with us. Right, time to get some info out of Sally Screams a Lot. This is how I die. It's a dinner for a big stinking ape. Oh, I hope I give them horribly indigestion. Wait, the monsters, they're gone. Those scaredy cats must have turned tail and fled when they finally worked out who they were dealing with. Hee. Huh? Ah! Since when have you two been standing there? Since you beat the monsters. Oh, I see. Thanks for your help. My name's Rosie. What's yours? And what are you doing here? He's Malroth the Amnesiac, and you're Dude the Apprentice Builder. You've come here to find out how to add a little greenery to your island. You know, going around telling everyone you're a builder is risky business. There's no telling how they might react. You're lucky you met me. And I might be lucky that I met you. Alright, my mind's made up. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few rules. As the finest farmer in Furrowfield, it's my duty and pleasure to give you the grand tour of its finest farm. Come on, follow me. Shall we go? we... Let me guess. It's nothing. It is just this rock. Nope. Okay, it's this over here. I'm looking forward to actually being able to build a town and so on and so forth. Because that'll be fun. Well, here we are, Furrowfield Farm. The greatest, greenest garden on the island. How do you like it? Don't mean to burst your bubble, but it's not that great. It's not even green. It isn't even a garden. Oh, I know. That's because we haven't built it yet. Huh? Furrowfield used to be a plant lover's paradise with vegetables and flowers growing everywhere. And anywhere. But then the spoil spores appeared and turned all the earth into horrible sticky slime. You can hardly even grow weeds in it. There was once a great farm here, the biggest and brightest on the whole island. And if all of us put our minds to it, I think we can bring it back. All of us? Are those guys mixed in with this too?
Come, Perry. There must be something we can do. The last of our wheat, not to mention the soil. We've scant enough arable earth as it is.
I won't stand so close if I were you, Mr. Bonanzo, sir. This here spoil spore looks like it could go off at any minute.
Suffering slimes!
Bonanzo, Perio, you're all right? Quick, you two. We have to get over there and make sure they're okay. Bonanzo, Perio, are you all right?
We are, Rosie, but alas, our wheat is not. That spoil spore just obliterated the entire crop. Huh? And who are you two, pray tell? I've not seen your faces before, and to be honest, I think I rather liked it that way.
This is Dude, and this is Malroth. Dude says he's a builder.
Blimey neck! What kind of fella goes around telling everyone he's a builder? He must have something wrong with his head. Well said.
Oh, was that someone else? Oh. No, that was him. Maybe I am confused. Oh, that was probably, not Bonanza that said that. Whatever, it's okay.
Well said. Listen here, young Rosie. You may have fooled us this far, but we shall not be taken for ninnies. And if you honestly expect us to believe that this so-called builder will somehow salvage this preposterous plan of yours, you're gravely mistaken. Come along, Perry. We're leaving.
All right.
You must face the facts, my dear. Furrowfield Farm is gone. The dream is over, and it's time to wake up. And then starve. Probably. There's no food left on this island. I'm doomed.
I'm gonna go just take Perry over here and stare at him, or stare into the sunset longingly, waiting for death to come. Ah, that stuck-up beardy bloke really rubbed me up the wrong way. Wow, that sounded weird. Still, facial hair felonies aside, he's got a point. There's no point in trying to rebuild this farm if the soil's no good. You're wasting your time. No, I'm not. I'm the finest farmer on Furrowfield, and Dude's a real live builder. We work together. I know we can do it. Wow. You really don't know when to give up, do you? Why do you want to rebuild this place anyway? Why? It's like Bonanzo said, it's my dream. A dream, huh? You know, I never really got my head around this hopes and dreams stuff people go on about. Please, dude, I can't do it on my own. You'll help me rebuild Furrowfield Farm, won't you? No. But why? We both want the same thing. Please, dude, won't you help me rebuild the farm even just a little bit? Yes. Yippee! Now that I've got a builder on board, farm's as good as built. Dude, Malroth, welcome to the team. We're gonna make this place the best farm ever. Let's get started then, shall we? The first thing we need is a field to plant our crops in. Ah, the best place to put it, I wonder. What if we had some kind of sign? We've learned a new recipe. Scarecrow. A stuffed straw man to drive off destructive pests. Causes residents to turn the surrounding suitable soil into tilled earth. Oh. What's the matter, dude? You're looking very pleased with yourself. We worked out how to build scarecrows. Of course, scarecrows are always found in fields. If we stick one in the ground, everyone will know that's where our field is. Ah, so where do we put it? Oh, I know just the spot. There's a little bit of good, clean soil over there. I'm so excited I can hardly wait to start tilling the soil. But not until you officially mark the field with the scarecrow, of course. If you need the materials, you can get cord from the vines that grow around here and wood from the trees. You just have to hit them with your hammer. Go on, dude. Build us a scarecrow and put it in the middle of the new field. Let's go after these trees further away. One thing I didn't like doing in Dragon Quest Builders 1, whoops, is I would oftentimes just destroy everything around the town. Ended up looking kind of crappy around there, and I didn't like it as much. Ow. So we're going to destroy everything out here instead. Especially since enemies seem to have artillery spit and will just shoot me from afar. I don't think the trees respawn in this game. I know you can you can grow trees. At least you used to be able to. Oh. This is a straight up cave. Well, first we're going to just murder all the Drakkies. And then let's go check out that cave. Okay. Oh. Bunch of baddies around here. Yo, Malroth, you want to help? Hey, medicinal leaf, and we've learned a new recipe. Mid-combat. So now we can make medicinal herbs. Oh, interesting. I got a, I got a notification that ow. We should probably leave. This place sucks. But when we launched this, it was like, hey, you can make a, decorative medicinal herb, and I thought they'd taken them out of the game or something. The answer is no, they didn't. I'm not actually sure why I can make decorative medicinal herbs. I guess I just can, for whatever reason. Oh, I never got the cord, did I? Oh! It also looks like I just heal slowly. But randomly. There's an inscription carved in the strange stone monument. Read it? Yes. Leave these puzzles as a challenge to any young builder who finds them. May they aid you in your journey to become a master builder. Use your wits and building skills to solve them. You shall be rewarded with the treasures and new powers both. Whoever wrote that, they sound pretty full of themselves. Well, whatever. Might as well give these things a shot and see what happens. Oops. Ugh. That slug. Horrors. Dude solved the puzzle. Dude immediately has to fight back. Wish Malroth had a little bit more of an aggro range. Not a big deal, but still. Okay. Oh! Tiny metal. Or mini metal. Okay, mini medals by completing puzzles, collect a lot, and you could be in for a nice surprise. Man, I remember mini medals were like absolutely necessary in Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior Monsters. Probably doesn't matter as much in this one. Okay, so I'm gonna give them the scoot. Where's the vines we were told about? Oh, here's some. That's probably enough. Can I get a bit more over here? Yeah. What the? Yeah. Okay, that should be more than enough. And now he's finding so much more for me. Thank you, Malroth. You convenient resource gatherer, you. Oh, and there was actually just a bunch back in town. But, oh, water. Cool. So what can I build with this? Oh, that mallet. Okay, so I can just make equipment that I could already make. Let's start with the medicinal leaf. Just because. And honestly, I might as well make 2 of these, because I know I'm going to need them. Anything else? Decorative item. Notice board. Not that helpful. Let's see. And we already have a bonfire. When you place a scarecrow on the ground, farmers will hoe any nearby earth and turn it into tilled soil that's ready for sowing. Is that what I think it is? It is. Now that we have a scarecrow, everyone will know where to plant our crops. Alright. You can leave the next step to me. It's tilling time. Okay. I might as well kind of break up the non-earthy soil. Because I don't think it's going to do anybody any good. Oh, we got a strange something. Is that a lemon? No, it's a yellow heart. Oh, farming's so much fun. I'm so happy I could pop. You look pretty cheery now, too. Cheery just now, too. Waving your arms around in the air with a big grin on your face. What was that all about? Oh, something popped out of me, and you picked it up? Oh, I did feel like I was bursting with gardening glee just now. Maybe, just maybe, some of that happiness actually just burst out. Well, whatever it was, I'm sure it'll come in useful. If any more of them pop out of me, make sure you scoop them all up. That's horrifying. Gratuitous gratitude. To show their enjoyment and appreciation for building, farming, and other things we take for granted, the residents will drop. Gratitude points. Try and collect as many as you can. Okay. And I'm gonna break all these. Oh, all the soil is bad here. Well, I got like a smidge more. What do you think, dude? I've tilled the earth around the scarecrow. I couldn't have done it without you. With your excellent inventions and my farming finesse, we'll be able to make some fantastic fields. I knew there was something special about you from the moment we met. After all, not everyone would risk their life telling a stranger they're a builder. What? You don't see what's so dangerous about that? Have you been living under a rock or something? Everyone knows that builders are the enemy. But anyway, we better get back to business. We have a field. Now, let's grow some crops. Right, now that the soil's ready, the next thing to do is plant some seeds. Here you go, dude. These are for you. Cabbage. To be honest, plowing is easy peasy. Anyone with a hoe can do it. But it takes a steady hand and a keen eye to plant a seed properly. I think you're just the man for the job. There should be 5 cabbage seeds there altogether, dude. Let me know when they're all resting happily in the soil. Plant. 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 Good work, dude. You planted all the seeds. You did a lovely job of it, too. Just wait until Bonanzo and Perry see this. They'll be begging for a piece of the agricultural action. Soon enough, the seeds will sprout and we'll be one step closer to fulfilling my dream, not starving to death. Thanks to you, we've ourselves a fully plowed and planted field. The only thing left is to water the seeds. Do you see that little hill over there, dude? There's a spring at the very top. It's a bit of a pain to have to climb all the way up there every time we need water. So that's where you come in. Can you build something that would make it easier for us to get to the water? Some sort of irrigation station. We now have an irrigation station. Pretty much just remove the blockage and put stuff down. Holy heck! Is this? It is! It's a blueprint for an irrigation station. Did you draw this off the top of your head? That's amazing! It's like the one you drew back on the island, eh? But it looks like we have to gather the materials for this one ourselves. Well, if there's one thing we have plenty of here in furrowfield, it's spoiled soil. Just smash up some of the ground if you need some. Oh, and don't forget to break the block that's holding the water back once you're done. Then we'll have ourselves a nice little watering hole. And if you start feeling a bit peckish, just remember there's always plenty of kelp down at the beach. I have flooded everything. Like a jerk. Wow, that really did flood everything. Oops. That's not where I meant to go, but that's okay. Interesting. The moment we take it away, though, all the water goes. That it? What am I oh. Yeah, that wasn't obvious. Why? I guess it looks nicer. Boop. Nice work, dude. Whatever this thing is, it looks just like the blueprint. Wow! Now that we've got ourselves an irrigation station, we can water the fields. I can't thank you enough, dude. Watering plants is a lot like tilling soil. Any old idiot can do it, so you can just leave the watering up to me. You two stand back and watch the watering whiz work her magic. Bang. Oops. Bango. I want to get to the watering. Can literally no one else build. Kind of? So, the Dragon Quest universe is kind of useless. Effectively, no one is capable of learning or growth, except for certain ordained individuals. So straight up, like, if you are born a warrior, that is your lot in life. It's very strange. There we go, dude. All our thirsty little seeds have had a nice big drink now. That's all there is to it. You just till the soil, plant some seeds, water them, and then wait. It's easier said than done, though. For one thing, you need healthy soil, and there's hardly any left on this island. It's easy to tell if the soil's spoiled. It goes all purple and sticky. Sometimes it looks green if there's moss growing on top. But when you dig down, there's nothing but grimy slime. The only soil that's any good for gardening has a nice earthy brown color. Just take a look at some of the soil I tilled before and compare it to the moldy mud nearby. Alright, dude. There's only one thing left to do before we can harvest our crops. Wait for them to grow. First, we'll need to get some little sprouts. Then, a little while later, they'll start growing leaves. Before you know it, they'll be all grown up. And when that time comes, you won't need any special equipment to harvest them. Just hit them with that cypress stick I've seen you swinging about. That's not a good way to do it, but whatever. Huh. It might be a little while before they're ready to be harvested, though. In the meanwhile, you can pass the time by clearing away the rocks and weeds in our future fields. And you could plant some more seeds, too. Speaking of which, here's a few more I had hidden away. May as well go and plant them. Okay, sorry. My nose is just itchy burny. Okay, so we wanna... I guess we might as well start by planting. Once you've sown your seeds, it'll be some time before the fields, the fully grown crops are ready to harvest. In the meantime, why not make the farm a little prettier? Well, first, crops. Second, let's see. I wonder if I can make these blocks. Let's start by, like, just breaking rocks and so on and so forth. I think we're just supposed to kill time until all this is out of the way. It's an interesting approach, because we haven't had, like, an official town yet. And I find myself missing the actual, like, town building aspect to this. But maybe it's one of those that we actually will get proper town building fairly shortly. We just gotta kill time until it's time to actually build a town. Hopefully it's kind of soonish. I like the farming aspect, and I'm glad we're getting to it sooner than later, especially since food is a little harder to come by now. It'd be nice if I knew what the borders of the town were. Oh, I can't break those. Uh-oh. Yeah, gotta get past the tutorials. Oh, this game is endless tutorial. Let's be honest here. That's just how this works. Like, it pretty much is just endless tutorial until you reach the very end. Okay, well, might as well talk to her, see what we get. Wow, we've finally grown our first furrowfield cabbages. They're absolute beauties. It's been so long since we had a proper crop. What with those horrid spoil spores appearing all the time and ruining the soil. In fact, I've never seen a better cabbage in all my life. Thank you so much, dude. Blimey! These cabbages are girtlish. Did you and Rosie really grow them all by yourselves? Maybe you really are a builder after all.
All the more reason we should shun this accursed presence. Come on now, Perry, we're leaving.
Yes, sir. Why has Beardy got such a grudge against builders? If anything's accursed, it's that dead dog on his chin. I wouldn't say it was a grudge, really. He's just being cautious. After all, everyone knows that builders spread desolation and despair wherever they go. Uh-huh. Don't worry, dude. I don't think the builders are harbingers of doom and gloom. In fact, I think they're great. Bonanza's spent his whole life being told how awful people like you are. We all have. You can't expect him to change his mind overnight. Oh, by the way, something occurred to me while we were waiting for the cabbages to come in. Do you see the big bell there? Well, there's an old story about it. Once upon a time, a builder came to Furrowfield. He showed the people the wonder of building to earn their awe and appreciation. Then he whacked that bell with all his might. When the islanders heard it rung out loud and clear, something woke within them. They're filled with the power of creation, and Furrowfield Farm flourished. Don't you see, dude? Those funny things you've been picking up must be pieces of our appreciation, which means something might happen when you ring the bell. Well, there's only one way to know for sure. Go over to that builder's bell and give it a great big wallop. Huh. Base level 1. Finally! The residents awaken to the benefits of building. The residents want to till the fields. The residents want to water the crops. Dude learns a load of new recipes. Softwood, floorboard, wooden steps, simple floor, rustic door, haystack, simple small table, simple stool, pot, community chest, rope, firewood, and farming tools. I don't know what you just did, but it was pretty spectacular. It's like the whole place has been filled with some kind of strange power.
Rotting mollusks, builder. What have you done? What is this energy flowing through me?
The old body's been filled with the yearning to create. I've got this uncontrollable urge to go and till a field. I hoped this would happen. All the power you collected was unleashed when you rang that bell. It opened our eyes to the wonder of building. Looks like it even inspired you. Now you can build simple tools, or simple stools, simple small tables, and chests.
Is that so? We could certainly use some furniture around here.
You can make all that, can't you? You builders really are amazing. Alright, dude, we're all very impressed. You can stop posing now.
From now on, you'll have full cooperation from Perry and I. Let's rebuild the great farm and restore this place to its former glory. We shall tend to the fields from the moment we wake up to the moment we fall asleep at night. No crop shall remain unwatered on my watch.
That's fantastic, isn't it, dude? Now we can all work together and see Furrowfield Farm reborn. Residents will behave differently depending on the time of day, the type of room they're in. Oh, they're entitled to lives outside farm work, you know. That went even better than I imagined. Who'd have thought those two would ever get so fired up about building? It seems that whenever you build things for us, or when we manage to make things ourselves, our emotions overflow and turn into these funny fragments that only you can see. And then when you collect enough of that emotional energy and pour it into ringing that bell, everyone becomes better at building, including you. If I'm right about this, and I'm sure I am, these overflowing emotions are the key to getting Furrowfield Farm back on its feet. Collect as many as you can, and make us all the best builders we can be. Okay, so I gotta get up to 330, or 330 more, to get up to level 2. Interesting. Okay, now that Bonanza and Perry are finally in the mood to help, we can take Operation Furrowfield Farm to the next level. Right, problem is the farm needs soil and seeds, and it looks like you're fresh out of both. Any ideas, dude? For a mob who hates builders, you lot certainly do seem lost without one. What's the story there, anyway? What's so bad about builders? Come on, let's get to the root of this. Of course, the root. Well, I suppose it's more of a bulb, really. Whatever it is, it certainly isn't a cabbage. It's gonna be the next thing we grow. There you go, dude. We got a light bulb. What? I always suspected it might be something special, so I kept it hidden away the whole time. Huh? Hey, dude. Hey, dude, get a load of that. The platform, it's glowing. It must be because you're a builder and you're holding the bulb. Go on, dude. Plant the light bulb in the light, and let's see what happens. Dude gently presses the light bulb into the soft soil. Could this be? Oh, fiddlesticks, we've really gone and done it this time. The Master of Destruction is sure to strike us down. The Master of Destruction? Who the heck is that? What, have you really never heard of the Master of Destruction? Does that mean that you don't know about the Children of Hargon either? I see, so you weren't just playing dumb. You really don't know about the evils of building. We've been talking at cross purposes this whole time. Let me explain. Everyone in Furrowfield follows the teachings of High Priest Hargon, handed down to us by his illustrious children. On this island, building isn't only forbidden, it's a serious sin. It's what? Rosie! Rosie! in a whole heap of trouble here. The pastor's on his way over. He must have seen the light from the tree.
Huh.
Hey, dude, look.
What in the name of Hargon is happening here? Who planted this tree? Answer me, faithless wretches! What? Building a farm, you say? Heresy, how dare you sully my island with a sinful state of creation? You will pay dearly for this.
Oh, I'm sorry. The fields and the cabbages were my idea. Don't punish dude just because he's a builder.
A builder? This witless-looking whelp? Wait, this tree, could it really be?
Could it really be what? If you know something about it, so then spit it out.
I'm not mistaken. This is a young deitree, the sacred sentinel of the furrowfield forest, beneath whose blessings boughs this isle has once flourished. Hear me, O wayward vassals. I've had a change of heart. I've seen the fruits of your labors. I've decided to forgive you your sins. My superiors need not know of your arboreal indiscretion. You keep your secret, so as long as you keep growing this tree. But should it dwindle and die, then so shall you.
Grow the tree, but... I don't really know how to...
You need not worry on that account, my child. Furrowfield's most ancient legends tell of exactly what one must do to see a deitree grow tall and strong. You must harvest 15 different cabbages. Furrowfield was once far famed for its succulent cabbages. I trust that you can live up to those expectations. If you do lack sufficient seeds, I suggest you seek out more yourself. You must harvest 50 sheaves of wheat. The people of Furrowfield once enjoyed a wide range of food, and wheat formed the cornerstone of many a delicious dish. You may find you need to travel afar to find the seeds you need. You must till 50 blocks of earth. Furrowfield was once a farmer's paradise, with fields stretching out as far as the eye can see. No farm can operate without plowed soil. 50 squares shall suffice. If you cannot find clean soil, I recommend you find some means of making more.
I've heard of this so-called deitree. It was a mighty magical tree that protected all life on Furrowfield, or so they say. That's true, and if we really can grow a new deitree, then we might be able to bring light and life back to the island after all. Hold on, a creepy monster turns up out of the blue, and suddenly you're going to go along with everything he says. What makes you think he can be trusted?
We have a live one, I see. Such a spirited soul would make a fine offering to the Master of Destruction.
Don't make a fuss, Malroth. We're not in a position to argue here. You too, dude. I can't do this without you. Please say that you'll help us grow the deitree and bring Furrowfield Farm back to life. No. But I can't do it on my own. We'll only succeed if we work together. Please, won't you help? Yes. Yippee! Thank you, dude. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Wise decision, young builder. Don't you lose sight of your goal. I would bid you speak with me once more.
I don't know where we're gonna find wheat seeds to plant any more or any more earth to till, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. For now, let's concentrate on growing the cabbages. If we all work together, we'll have these tasks done in no time. Let the mission now begin. I never expected to see the pastor appear out of the blue like that. It scared the living daylight out of me, so it did. On top of that, he turns out to be interested in the whole tree you planted. How do you lot believe in this Children of Hargon rubbish anyway? Look at your pastor. He's dressed like someone's grandmother. To tell the truth, I've never given it much thought before. I've been a believer since as long as I can remember, and that's just the way it's always been. Oh, before I forget, dude, have you tried eating one of those cabbages you harvested? You're going to be growing a great big pile of these things. You may as well know how delicious they are. Go on, have a nibble on one of them cabbages now. Why don't you? Eat cabbage. Amazing! You had one of them cabbages, didn't you? Good and filling, weren't they? They do a fine job of healing your wounds, too. There weren't much on this island in the way of curatives, so you're going to need to eat your greens while you're here. You know, I got dragged here by Rosie. She was hell-bent on rebuilding the farm, you see. I was worried about being found out by the Children of Hargon. But I don't have to worry about that anymore, do I? Maybe I can even become a builder like you. I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of building from now on. And if the children don't like it, they can get stuffed.
Who dares speak ill of the Children of Hargon? What foul sinner defies my divine authority? Show yourself or face the full wrath of my righteous fury.
Jim and cry, the pastor's got ears on him, and I'm a blaming bat. Or ears on him like a blooming bat, sorry, whatever.
Rosie led us to this ruined farm. I had my doubts about her old plan. The last thing I expected was to meet a builder here. Still, I expect there must be some advantages to having someone like you around. For instance, can you make buildings? You can make buildings, can you not? Perhaps you've already noticed the large red door by the field. Would have you convert the ruined room around it into our new sleeping quarters. The key thing is to ensure the walls are at least 2 blocks high. Also need a door, of course. Our large red friend is eminently a suitable candidate. You can make the walls from mud if you must, but I think we can both agree that softwood and floorboard blocks would be much more befitting of a room of yours truly. Once the room itself is built, we must begin to think about the furniture. 2 piles of straw bedding and a light source will suffice for the time being.
I've been playing this for almost 2.5 hours. I'm gonna just bust some of these up, because a lot of them are broken and bad. Not all of them. Just a decent chunk. But yeah, I'm finally actually able to build parts of this town. I liked the pacing on the previous game better. I think this one's gonna be fantastic as we go along, but boy, it is a slow starter. Why are they using floorboards as walls? I'm just gonna flatten the whole dang thing. But yeah, I've been itching to build, like, just basic housing and stuff. It's weird. Someday I might sit down and play through the previous Dragon Quest Builders game. Just for the sake of re-experiencing that, because I really did enjoy it. Problem is, it was fairly long. Okay, so we're just gonna tear up this whole thing. We're gonna make something nice-ish. Those floorboards, though. At least the unbroken ones. I'll tear up the busted ones. Okay. There we go. I'm almost done. I apologize. If I'm going to be building a town, I'm going to build it right. Especially because this is one of those that I can revisit whenever I want. Which is interesting. I'm kind of curious about... Whoops. That's not how I put things down. There we go. Oh, I guess we don't really need... Okay. Hopefully moss grows on these, but I don't actually think it does. I don't remember how to get grass on things in this game. Okay, there we go. That'll have to do for now. Don't really know if we need a particularly large or small building. Okay. Might as well make 20 of these. 20 of these. And technically I can make, like, a roof out of stairs. Oh, I can make the rustic door. Okay, right. And we're gonna need some torches. Well, luckily I went and grabbed... Why are the fences stacked that high? I have no idea. Oh. I'm maxed out. I'll just leave them there for the time being. We'll deal with the rest of this stuff later. Okay. Let's see. So, softwood? I guess it looks adequate for a wall. Eventually, I'm going to be much more particular about these things. Also, holy crap, we need way more softwood if I'm going to put any walls down for any reason. Tried and chested. You can store items in chests. Use them to tidy up your inventory or fill them with food for your residents to eat. Why would I feed them? Oh. I mean, probably gets me some more happiness points, if anything. Let's see. So put in the other door, the stones. Remember if this has AoE crafting or if I have to pull things out. Guess we'll find out. Anyway. Oh wow, these are cheap. I can make a lot of these. Like the farmer girl better than the shipwrecked girl. I think that's probably why Lulu is not didn't come with us. Because I think they knew. I think they knew people were gonna get real tired of Lulu rather fast. We now have a room. And one of these. Basic bedroom. Now people can live here. Placing certain combinations of furniture or items inside a room can give it a special new name. The residents will interact with it differently, too. Man, they're really excited about the fact that they have a room now. Let me first gather all of your happiness bits.
Blistering badoons, builder. Look at the bedroom. It's better than I ever imagined it would be. Now we need not wander about in the monster-infested dark of night. We can sleep in the safety of this room and wake well-rested in the morning.
And Malroth is way ahead of all of us.
Why, with the builder on board, we need not sleep on stop in a single bedroom. We could have houses, hot food, happiness, meandering mollusks. After all these years, I've been thinking they were beings of pure evil. How could I have been so misinformed? My lad, ever since I heard you ring that bell, I've been overcome with the desire to build. This settles it. My days of pandering to the Children of Hargon are over. I shall leave those fanatics and become a builder. Together we shall bring life back to Furrowfield. The art of room building is fundamental to that. If you're to be a resident builder, I suggest you hone those skills by building rooms for the rest of our fellow villagers. Now, dude, my boy, I understand you're in need of seeds. While I intend to do what I can to aid you in that regard. For now, this is all I can give you. I found them in my beard when I was combing it this morning. It isn't much, but hopefully I'll have more to offer you soon.
More cabbage seeds. Dead of night. Dangerous monsters wake up when the sun sets, so be careful adventuring after dark. Jump into bed and go to sleep, and the monsters will be gone by morning. Ooh.
Ah, dude, I trust that the bounty of my beard, I refer, of course, to the seeds I gave you, aid you in your quest and restore the deitree. We Furrowfieldians shall also do our part, toiling in the fields of a morning, and sleeping in our fine new bedroom come nightfall, recovering our strength for another day's labor. What will you do while you wait for the cabbages to ripen? Might I suggest you take that lovely bedroom you built for us, just a little lovelier. What it needs is a bit of traditional Furrowfielding decoration. Be a good lad and finish it off with some farming tools. Nice stack of firewood, wouldn't you?
Might as well plant some more. These aren't hogging my inventory. I don't know... Can I build... Oh, I can make. Perfect. So this will probably label it as a farmer's hut. Yep, farmer's bedroom.
Aha, that's more like it. The smell of the firewood, the rustic embrace of the farming equipment. Or ambiance of the farming equipment. It's a fine idea indeed, if I do say so myself. No doubt you've...
Wait, no, I'm starting to give him the Hammerhood's voice.
No doubt you noticed that the bedroom you made became a farmer's bedroom. With just a few key additions, you can give a room a whole new identity. People using these unique rooms are much happier than if they had to live in drab functional cubicles. They'll simply overflow with gratitude, if you take my meaning.
Dude, this new bedroom is incredible. We're one step closer to getting Furrowfield Farm back on its feet.
Indeed, my dear. Our next priority must be to find some healthy soil. We cannot build a farm around a few measly patches of workable dirt. I've heard tell of a curious tribe that once called this island home, who are capable of turning spoiled soil into clean and fertile earth. But I know not what became of them. Still, we can think about that later. For now, you must have your reward. Another sample of my beard's bounty. Cabbage seeds. Oh. New? New? But it's not leveling time yet. I don't know. I don't know why that said new. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna swap some of these mossy blocks out. Because eventually we can convert it over into regular soil. But for now, I might as well make do with what I got. Let's see. How big and expansive can towns and castles get in this game? Pretty big. It doesn't look like there's a border nowadays. So, if we're lucky, we might actually be able to build, like, a pretty considerable place. Not that we're gonna have the population for it. But who knows? Oops. How did I do that? I hoodwinked that block beneath another block. That's weird. Yeah, that looks a lot nicer. Okay, so yeah, we gotta go harvest more cabbages. I guess we might as well plant the remaining couple of seeds I've got. And then, yeah, I guess start adventuring. Ugh. Yeah. I mean, really, the answer is I should probably save. Because I haven't saved in a while.